The power of listening, making someone feel truly heard. Picture yourself in a bustling workspace, surrounded by constant chatter and activity. Conversations happen everywhere, but something crucial feels absent: truly listening. In this sea of voices, how many people actually feel heard, valued, and understood? Meet Jamie, a professional like many of us, motivated yet quietly struggling. Jamie feels like their ideas and emotions go unnoticed, swallowed by a culture of interruptions, rushed conversations, and surface-level interactions. It's frustrating, disheartening, and isolating. But what if it didn't have to be this way? This video is about the transformative power of listening. Not just hearing words, but making someone feel deeply understood. Listening is not merely a communication skill. It's the foundation of empathy, teamwork, and connection. Today, we'll discover how 3 simple techniques, parroting, anatomically correct empathizers, and rescuing the story, can change the dynamic in any conversation. Jamie's workplace is fast-paced, like so many corporate environments. Meetings run back-to-back, deadlines loom, people multitask constantly, often barely paying attention. When Jamie steps into conversations, eager to share an idea, they're met with interruptions like, "Yeah, but have you tried?" Or statements like, "Here's what you should do," before Jamie even finishes speaking. Over time, this lack of genuine listening takes a toll. Jamie begins to disengage, hesitating to share ideas or voicing opinions only to suppress them later. It's not just discouraging, it chips away at their confidence. And Jamie isn't alone. Studies show that feeling unheard is one of the biggest barriers to workplace satisfaction and collaboration. But then, everything changes. A new colleague, Sam, joins Jamie's team. With one conversation, Sam demonstrates what it means to truly listen, showing Jamie that it's possible to feel not only heard, but understood. In a conversation with Jamie, Sam notices something many overlook: the unspoken emotions beneath Jamie's words. Sam doesn't rush to conclusions or insert their own opinions. Instead, they listen intentionally and empathetically, using 3 transformative techniques. First, Sam uses parroting. Each time Jamie shares an important thought, Sam repeats key phrases, subtly mirroring Jamie's language. For example, when Jamie says, "It feels like no one takes my ideas seriously," Sam responds, "So it feels like your ideas aren't being taken seriously. Can you tell me more about that?" This repetition is powerful. It signals to Jamie that Sam is not only hearing the words, but valuing their meaning. Jamie doesn't have to guess whether they're being understood. It's clear. Parroting creates a safe space for Jamie to open up further, affirming that their voice matters. Next, Sam matches Jamie's sensory language, what we call anatomically correct empathizers. When Jamie describes feeling weighed down or stuck, Sam responds with carefully crafted phrases like, "It sounds like this entire process has been heavy on you." By mirroring Jamie's emotional and sensory descriptors, Sam bridges the gap between them, creating alignment in their communication. This goes beyond acknowledgement, it's connection. Anatomically correct empathizers let Jamie feel that their emotions, not just their words, are understood. It's as if Sam is seeing the world through Jamie's eyes, and for the first time in a long time, Jamie feels validated. Finally, Sam demonstrates the art of rescuing the story. Jamie often struggles to fully articulate the complexity of their feelings, leaving gaps in their narrative. Instead of interrupting or hijacking the conversation, Sam gently steps in to help. For instance, when Jamie confesses, "I just don't know how I fit here anymore," Sam asks thought-provoking, open-ended questions like, "When do you feel most connected to the team?" Or, "What changed to make you feel this way?" These questions guide Jamie to explore their emotions more deeply, piecing their story together in a way that makes sense. This approach doesn't take away Jamie's control. Instead, it empowers them to find clarity and express their truth fully. When their story feels coherent and supported, Jamie experiences a profound sense of relief and validation. Thanks to Sam's intentional listening, something transformative happens. Jamie, once hesitant and unsure, begins gaining confidence. For the first time, they feel like their voice truly matters. This newfound confidence carries over into team meetings, where Jamie contributes ideas with enthusiasm. Their colleagues start to notice a distinct change, not just in Jamie, but in the team as a whole. Conversations become more open and collaborative, fueled by the trust and rapport that true listening cultivates. Listening starts with one person, but its impact echoes across entire teams, creating environments where creativity and connection thrive. Now, let's revisit the 3 techniques and explore how you can apply them in your own conversations. 1. Parroting. When someone speaks, repeat key phrases to show you're fully present. This doesn't mean simply mimicking words. It's about affirming the speaker's message and inviting them to elaborate further. This doesn't mean simply mimicking words. It's about affirming the speaker's message and inviting them to elaborate further. 2. Anatomically, correct empathizers. Pay attention to how someone describes their emotions using sensory language, for example, visual, auditory, or tactile metaphors. Respond in a way that mirrors their style, creating a deeper sense of connection. Anatomically, correct empathizers. Pay attention to how someone describes their emotions using sensory language, for example, visual, auditory, or tactile metaphors. 3. Rescuing the story. When someone struggles to articulate their feelings, guide them with thoughtful questions. Help them piece together their narrative without taking control, offering support instead of judgment. These are not complicated techniques. They're small, intentional actions that can transform conversations in profound ways. At its core, listening is about empathy. We live in a world where people crave connection, but often feel isolated by surface-level interactions. By using these techniques, we not only make others feel seen and heard, but we create opportunities for honesty, trust, and growth. From personal relationships to corporate settings, empathy is the key to collaboration, innovation, and mutual respect. True listening bridges gaps, mends misunderstandings, and strengthens bonds. Jamie feels unheard and isolated until new colleague Sam demonstrates the transformative power of listening, fostering genuine understanding and empathy that revitalizes Jamie's confidence and team collaboration. Now that you know the power of listening, the question is, will you take the first step? Think about the conversations you've had recently. Did you truly listen, or were you simply waiting for your turn to speak? Challenge yourself to integrate one of the 3 techniques, parroting, anatomically correct empathizers, or rescuing the story, into your next conversation. Start small, but remain consistent. Observe how people respond when they feel genuinely heard. Notice how communication transforms, not just for them, but for you as well. Imagine your workplace where every person feels understood and valued. When active listening becomes a habit, the possibilities for growth, connection, and collaboration are limitless. Listening isn't just about hearing words. It's a gift, a way to make someone feel truly understood. In a world where so many feel unheard, choosing to listen intentionally is an act of empathy, kindness, and leadership. It all begins with one single conversation. Let's create spaces where people like Jamie and you can thrive by fostering genuine understanding. Because when we truly listen, we inspire confidence, connection, and change, one conversation at a time.